Good morning, everyone. I'm Braden. I'm president of the Sun City Democrats, and I have the pleasure of welcoming you all this morning. Thank you all so very much for coming on behalf of the Democrats. Thank you to Pat Prudhomme and Phyllis Vogel for our refreshments. Thank you to George Wagner, who always makes our coffee ready for us when we're here. And you may help yourself to refreshments at any time, but please don't chat while you're doing it so that we don't interrupt the forum. Okay, so I want to thank our candidates, Karen Carter and Braden candidates for the county chair, and their campaign managers, Terry Cook and Jessica Stemko. Now I'd like to introduce Jody Salyers. Also like to thank Jody and Phyllis for putting this together. They're our forum coordinators, and they're with the Sun City Elections Committee members as well. Yay. Here's Jody.
Thank you, Mary Ann. I'm going to explain the process here, and it's also in your handout, and it's fairly complicated, so if you get confused, I understand. This timing cable down front here with Lynn and was Lynn Mann and was going to be Dwayne. You might want to grab somebody else to help you because it is a two-man team. They have paddles that say 1 minute, which is yellow, 30 seconds, which is orange, and red, which means you're out of time and Lynn's going to get her hook. Questions are going to be handled this way. We have received prior emails with questions on them. And then after that, we are going to take questions from the audience written on 3x5 cards that we'll be passing out. The cards and pencils will be passed out by Jerry Covey and Mary Ann Frieden, and they'll then be brought to the question table, which is being manned by Phyllis Vogel and Sharon Covey. They will check them for duplications because we can't imagine you coming up with a new question, but go for it anyway. Then we'll bring those questions over and add them as long as time permits. We've been advised by a Democratic Party official that when someone is running against an incumbent, the challenger speaks first. So we're going to begin the forum with a 3-minute opening statement from Braden Frame, and then Karen Carter will follow. After opening statements, the candidates will answer questions in alternating order. And I just figured out this morning that alternating order would mean that Braden goes first every time. So I'm going to vary that a little bit to make sure Karen answers some first and vice versa. The closing statement will be in reverse order, and Karen will go first. We'd like for candidates to please not interrupt the person speaking or try to rebut. It's a forum and not a debate. However, if you jot down any remarks you would like to make and include them in your closing statements. Are there any questions about that? Then with that, I'm going to turn it over to Braden Frame.
Good morning, everyone. Ooh, that is loud.